Hi and welcome to the third episode of Retro Zord Review. This time, this big guy here in the middle, Titanus, insert joke here. Yeah, the name is, I know, some people make fun of it, but this guy is available in multiple versions. As always, I have the 90s one, which you can see here from 1991. Last time we had Zord, then we had Megazord before that in episode 1. Basically, this concludes Mighty Morphin Season 1, the Zord lineup. And I have this one here. It's a Micro Machines version of this guy, of Titanus. And I cut off as a child, as I was like 12 or so, the cannons on which you can see here in the big version, because it has the tail and had the cannons. So I was like, that's not accurate. He has those there or there. So I thought, gone. I just was like that way. So you can show again. Wait, that you can see. So basically, if you buy that, he normally comes with 2 extra cannons. Same as with these two, I know there are legacy versions of those. I have legacy, I will show that in a bit. But there's also a black and gold version of legacy, and I have to totally ask yaYsPllw with this. I know he has one of these in black and gold in the 90s, but he made them themselves. I have no idea if there's a 90s version of that. Black and gold regularly. I know Bandai did stuff like that in the past, but I have no freaking idea if that's like something that happened with those toys. There are like chrome versions, gold versions of certain toys out there, which I've seen from Wild Force and from Lightspeed Rescue and whatever. But yeah, here some facts. This is the European version, the German version in this case, which, like all European versions, has wrong stickers. These two, wrong stickers, this one, wrong stickers, not show accurate. I will fix that, as I said, in the future with stickers from BD15. If you don't have already, check that page out. It's a really nice site. You can ask for stickers. I use some for my battle box and for morphers, which yaYsPllw changed for me. He made, like, I bought a £10 on eBay Co UK morpher from the first season, 90s thing, and he painted it gold and labeled it. It looks like really nice. There was never such a thing in Europe out. It was only I think it even wasn't out in the US as well. It was the Japan exclusive stuff. And for people who don't know, after almost like 30 years, yeah, Power Rangers is based on Japan content on Super Sentai. Woo. To be honest, before I watched MMPR Toys a while back, like shortly before Megaforce aired, I didn't know that, really. And I don't care at that point, or didn't care. I'm happy that I know now, and I know where the stuff comes from. But here's an important part. When you collect this stuff and you're rather new or don't know all this stuff, it is good to know things. But as I do, collect what you like. There are ups and downs. Don't listen to everybody who tells stuff in the internet, because not everyone is right. I make mistakes. So don't necessarily listen 100% to me. Check it out, what I say, and compare. And if you find something that's different fact-wise, correct me if I'm wrong. So, but the important part, what I wanted before I blab too much, as always, when you want stuff like this, the 90s toys, up from Mighty Morphin to Mystic Force, is the same mold as in Japan. So basically, besides some sticker issues, which is fixable, and some paint, if you're skilled enough or you know somebody who could do that for you, totally the same toys. Everything after Mystic Force changed. Bandai America tried out new stuff. They totally screwed up with with Overdrive, for example, or Samurai and everything ongoing. ZordPllw otherwise is totally, sorry to say, crap in my opinion. I don't like those toys. They don't work the same way and they feel cheap. So I just collect that stuff or like Japan toys because they're way more nicer. But this toy, basically, it's Japan toy. I can show you. This one is from 1991, and I hope the cam picks it up. This is a version which is motorized, so you put batteries in here, and below is the, because it's the same mold, Japanese writing on it. You can see? And this one was more expensive as I got it as a child. I got it as a Christmas present from one of my uncles. And I'm really happy and grateful for that still. This one is, as I said, motorized. There's also a version out without the motor. Some people didn't knew that from the Discord. They're like, what? Yeah. These are detachable. The OG chains, you could stick them here. That's doable in this version, but that's not correct, so they belong here. So one thing that's also working is here's a flap on the back which opens. So when you form the first Ultra Zord ever in TV, you need that. Those cannons, as I got them as a kid, they are a bit loose on there. So if you move it, and most of the times like one folds off or so. I mean, it's not too loose, but they are resting in here. And it's a bit like, if you're not careful, move it a bit, they will fall off, which is not so nice. But if you have the room, or you like it better, you can combine that, and then it goes in the back with the flap go. So now he looks basically like this version, but for show purpose, goddammit language, it's late, it's really late. We have construction out there which will be there for like at least a year and a half, so I have to record when it's dark now, parts wise. So sorry if lighting is not perfect, but I mean, yeah. We work with what we got. That was a cannon. Whoops, sorry. I got it. So I will give you a spin, and I will show you Legacy. Two things I won't do with Legacy is form Ultra Zord, because as I said in the last episode, the combination with Dragon Zord and Megazord, I fear that I break stuff. So same combination which is needed for Ultra Zord, so And the other thing is, what I don't do is I will not use the motor to spin the Legacy on this table because it's so freaking heavy. I guess he had with the Legacy Dragon Zord, the thing had issues, so I will, you know, better not. So come here, my guy. This is the Legacy version of Titanus. So before you kick your friend over, wait, wrong button. Before you kick your friend over, so that you can see the difference. I don't know why, and I don't know if my camera picks it up, but my Legacy is a freaking chameleon. Sounds weird? I will tell you why. I didn't have the room for a while, so I didn't have shelving here all along and here, and so I kept my Legacy in box for like 3 years or so. And my Legacy Falcon Zord from season 3 is up there on the ceiling. I will show that in the future when we show like the Ninja Zords. The chairs rolling away. for some odd reason. What the? So when that thing was out there for like when I got him like 2014 or when they came out, I don't know, 14, 15, I don't know. When Legacy Falcon Zord came out, I bought him right along, and he's out there ever since. He's fine. No issues with paint or anything. It's basically perfect still. Bit dusty maybe. But this guy was in box for 3 years. I took him out of the box and he turned yellow. And I'm like, what? Yellow? I know that old toys do that, but I was upset as hell. A day later, he was white again. I'm like, yay! I don't know why, but white, yay! 2 days later, he turned yellow again. It's like, I have no freaking ideas. Not everything is like part of the neck, part of the cannons. He turns in between yellow and white every now and then as he pleases. I said, freaking chameleon or whatever. I have no fucking idea why. Sorry for swearing. But, besides color and stickers, this one is show accurate. One thing I really like about Legacy is the cannons. They have like, they're not like here rested on that like that. They have a little thing here, so you slide them on. And good. Everything attaches more nicely. It's heavy as a set. That's the difference. Here's also a flap which opens. And something I stored inside. When you buy Legacy, you get this, which goes on the feet of this guy here. This is the support. You can put it out from the outside or from the inside. Really up to you. This is the extra support for which goes, as you can see. Sorry. Oh God, I have not enough room. This is the extra support for this guy if you build the Ultra Zord or Mega Dragon Zord combination. So because if Dragon Zord goes on here too top heavy, it would snap over, and this is the extra support you need. So if you have this guy, you have to support. If not, as I said, but I wouldn't prefer doing that. Also, Ultra Zord, the chest piece here goes on here, and here the sticker was wearing off a bit, and I'm really careful with that. So what I will do now, we'll take this away, store it in here nicely again, and I put you away. I don't know why, but I had this guy. I wasn't planning on Ultra Zord for me, but I guess for show purpose. Not really. Stay there. I said I don't have enough room, but you can see all the Zords aside for a moment. That you can see Legacy, 90s, Legacy, 90s. I will take the guy away and run with the same deal with this. And yeah, we need room. As I explained in the previous videos, all of those Zords have their ups and downs. So in the end, it's what you prefer. I can't try, but it's taking it. Not sure. I did just do it slowly on my own. This neck, you cannot do this with the 90s. This chain is golden, and it's in. So, and yeah. style-wise, Legacy is way nicer. Titanus and Dragonzord for sure. Megazord is debatable. He's shrunk down, but he's more heavy than 90s, even with batteries. This one is not motorized. He's rolling, but he's not motorized. This one was done so well that the Soul of Chogokin version you can get is almost 100% the same as this, as the Legacy version. They took the mold, Bandai Japan, and arranged it a bit that the tail of Dragonzord fits in here, because the Dragonzord tail in Ultrazord mode goes in the back of Titanus, in the butt. I don't know why, but it does. And it won't fit. I guess they changed the middle part. If you have Legacy, that would fit, but the chest piece of Dragonzord won't fit in the front. What chest piece? What is he talking? I'll show you in a bit with this guy. So, as you can see. Good. Now for the important part, the last one, Ultrazord. As done in the previous video, I tried to make haste here, be a bit quick, because we're on like 15 minutes already again. I didn't plan on that long video, but it's the way it is. We do the Mega Dragonzord combination as we did in the last part. So, if you didn't see that, either watch me on the go, or pause the video, or watch it afterwards. Depends on you. So, everything in. So, this is one of the easier combinations, but I really like stuff like this. I really enjoy newer Zords too, but the most newer Zords are like, take this apart, this, totally disassemble it and reassemble it. So, you open up the door here. That's what I meant with cannon, sorry. And I loosened it for a while ago before so I push a bit and this goes off and that comes here. Let me get the cannon for a sec. Damn it. So, this goes down. You have to take the neck back, and then this is easier. And here is a piece inside which you push down, and there are some extra wheels. This part goes in here. This goes here. Take the hands off, well, the feet in this case. Come on. The mechanism in the Legacy is a bit more easy. It's squishy and squishy because it's old and I didn't use it in a while. Just raise his fists. Also, I redid the paint job on my shield, on the chest piece, of which is basically here the front piece from Titanus. Because I was really clever as I was like 14. I painted it silver for whatever reason, and years later I thought what I was thinking, so I used some paint remover and did the paint job, and well, it's the way it is. It just goes in here, changes in the weight a bit. So he goes in, and I don't know if you can see it here, a little things you can open, or you just put it in and close it again. Bring it bit in the middle, and so he's holding it so that you can do it like that. The others stuff is not necessary, so I hope I can. There's a comparison with the Legacy, and now we have Ultra Zord, the first ever. I hope you can spin a bit, yeah, and I hope there's nothing else in the way. You barely cannot see me because I'm really behind this guy. He would look more impressive with the stickers and everything correct. But yeah, that's basically our first Ultra Zord. The designers of Power Rangers liked Titanus a lot. The Power Rangers adaptations of Season 3 technically didn't have an Ultra Zord, so Titanus came back for that. I will show that combination in a future video. Also, they used toys, which I didn't realize. Well, the American toys for that in the show, with Shogun Megazord with the wrong pink arm, which is a future video thing, but as a small teaser, and as I said, you barely can see me here because of the big guy. And yeah, the other Zords, the Ninja Mega Falcon Zord and the Shogun Mega Falcon Zord, fits in here as well. And they even like Titanus that much that in space has its own silver Titanus. I don't have that, and I'm not planning on getting it because it's a toy exclusive thing. He is like a space shuttle. He lost the neck, and I will put a picture in here for that for reference. And it was planned, well, it's rumored that the finale of In Space would be extended to like 3-parter or 4-parter or something like that, and bring for this extra Titanus back as a silver Titanus for like finale things. So, but that never happened. It just exists as a toy, and to be honest, I don't like it. I think it's kind of ugly. So, I guess enough blabbing for today. A bit more than 20 minutes. It's fine. We had longer. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If that's the case, we will see you in the next Retro Zord review, which will be Thunder Megazord from Season 2. This concludes Season 1, basically. So, thanks for watching again. I blabbed too much, I know, but I will try to shorten it down in future videos. We will see you and hear us, hopefully, in the next one. Bye!